Things are working out pretty well. Yesterday, you guys, I went to see a new muscular neurospecialist in Denver, okay? Specializes in myopathy. The current running hypothesis is that I suffer from a rare form of muscular dystrophy as well as probably sleep apnea. So in combination, those things are probably what's causing my fatigue and exhaustion issues as well as a lot of my muscular stuff. So the good news is it is probably unlikely to be some of the more serious diseases that we're worried about. So we get to check off a lot of the stuff like Parkinson's and movement disorders, stuff like MS, anything that's really potentially degenerative. So that is really, really good news. But it also means that the next couple months are going to be a bunch of rounds of testing. I was there all day yesterday doing blood work, muscle biopsy, going to go back for an EMG. I mean, it's just going to be a ritual. Being human is hard, guys. And if you've lived a life like I have, which is for the most part fairly comfortable and for the most part well off, I've still dealt with a shitload of health crises and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't want to focus on it anymore. I want to have fun. So that's what we're going to do. The E5 sandwich. The Leper, you guys, I will say this. It has been very, very interesting to see some of the class changes and the rebalancing that we've seen of these classes, right? It was neat. There's a moment in on Tuesday's VOD where I sort of exclaim, "Hello, Leper, welcome back to DD." It is fun to see the Lepers change. What am I talking about? What am I talking? Not this screen, this screen. This is what we want. Thank you very much. What are we talking about with the Lepers change? I think it's this primarily. Purge looks really, really damn good. Not Purge. Revenge. Revenge looks really, really damn good. Especially for the farmstead because you get the buff the entire time, right? You get the buff the entire time, you get the damage, the 11 accuracy, the crit, and then if you crit with this class now, you get boost accuracy. It just feels like this class is doing amazing frontline damage, it's hitting things that it needs to, and it's really strong in the farmstead. I could be... More herbs and keys, says King. It's too late now.
Things must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay. Guys, it's our first run of the night. Let's kick it off with one of these two. Maybe we even run into this boss. That would be fun. Okay, not too bad. Snugglebun says, "Hey E5, what's new with Color of Madness?" Snugglebuns, good to see you. Tons. A tremendous amount of stuff. Let me just if you guys are new to this game, okay? If you don't know about the DLC yet, we're moving into Color of Madness play. Okay, exclamation DLC will bring you to Claire's to the patch notes on the Darkest Dungeon website where they talk all about everything that's changed. Claire actually wrote it, which is excellent. The biggest breakdown, I'll give you the quickest summary I can. Most of what we played in Pitch Black Dungeon, not most, a lot of what we enjoyed about Pitch Black Dungeon has been in some way or shape injected into Color of Madness. Primarily in the sense of less abusive tactics, okay? Reduction on scouting chance, reduction on stalling, reduction on like a new look at stalling penalties, tons of character changes. The newest and one of the most interesting pieces of Color of Madness are new crit mechanics. So if characters crit, now crits have been changed, they've been kind of emphasized a little bit better. And if you crit now, your characters have thematic buffs that they get when they crit. So as an example, if you crit something with a Vestal, you will get 2 rounds of plus 25% healing done, which is fantastic. So yeah, new economy with the shards. A lot of new stuff. Check out exclamation DLC. That'll break it down for you. You're a lizard, Ari. Alabrel, good to see you, my friend. Good lucky 5. May the Schwartz be with you. Thank you, Aqua Mauser. Good to see you, Aqua Bunny. Gotta love the surprise. So our hope, you guys, okay, if you missed this, our hope is to maybe run into the Thing from the Stars mini-boss, which might have been spawned in this dungeon run. That's why we went into it, okay? So it's a fairly relaxed, easy kind of push through on this dungeon, but we're hoping we run into that. We're hoping we run into it. No affixes. Let's just go right into Plague with Treasy. We need to name these guys. Fitzherbert needs to get a name. We're gonna do that right after this. Rathnagar. What's our stun chance here? 50% resist versus 110 base. But E5, if you run this dungeon later tonight, the boss will be called the Thing from the Bars. McGinty, it is good to see you as always, buddy. It's always good to see you, my friend. Love the Stormtrooper.
Death by inches.
So check it out, we got a crit here, right? So this is an exposition of one of the new mechanics in Color of Madness. We landed a crit with Treasy, so now we're getting 20% Blight skill chance for last round and this round. So that is pretty freaking awesome. I'm really into that. 4 damage and 4 health. Leaves a dead boy.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Secret room, ladies and gentlemen. Who's our trap disarm? Oh my god. We didn't. I know, we didn't take any. Remember to save a key 5. Thank you, buddy, because we got the secret room. Yeah. We have a 70% on the most stressed out to disarm this trap. Thank goodness. Panda says, "Heyo, well, I died and came back." What's up, Panda?
Waiting to be spent.
What does that mean, Panda? It's good to see you. I need to switch this out. We're gonna do that next. Maybe we just stabberoo. 4 to 7 plus Plague feels pretty good to me. Artillery's 3 to 5. We're missing a lot. From Beyond IRL. Treasy's gonna break, guys. I'm just not doing this well enough yet. King says, the crit buff that bothers me the most is Houndmaster's, to be honest, because it's just plus bleed skill chance. Couldn't have been minus stress like Man-at-Arms. That's interesting. I'm gonna shuffle this back and put this up front. Because we probably just do another Plague, and then maybe we can get rid of this before it keeps throwing the boo juice. Yeah, it's dead anyway. Knife in the Dark is what we wanted. That's why we shuffle this forward. So now this should be dead if it lands, and then she's at 8 of 7. Yes!
Surges as the enemy crumbles. Slowly, gently.
Guys, look at how awesome that is. Plus 25% to healing skills after we knifey boy. That is freaking great. Holy crap, that's awesome. Houndmaster crit nerfs doesn't make sense to me. Gotcha. Let's buff the torch up a little bit.
In Radiance, may we find victory. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Until camp, 10 dodge and 15% prot. I think Treasy's just gonna break and there's not much we can do about it. We're getting some amazing scouting here. Is it just because our light's high, or do we have anything else here? No, we don't have any other scouting stuff. Secret room, thank you very much for that, Arngrim. E5 for once playing like me, says McGinty. Guys, by the way, topic of the day, okay? Topic of the day, let me just throw this out there if you want to, because Arngrim said it's a drinking night. What is your go-to non-alcoholic beverage, okay? What is your go-to non-alcoholic drink, and why? What is it? Is it water? Is it a soda? Something original that you make? Is it one of those Frankensteinian concoction cocktails that I used to do when I was like 10 years old, and I would go to the soda fountain and just make like a mix of like Mountain Dew and Coca-Cola and a bunch of other shit mixed with like lemon and then be very proud of myself and think of myself as very sophisticated. Is it something like that, or is it just water? Is it tea? What do you like to drink that is non-alcoholic, and why? What is your go-to? I have to think about this now because of my throat, protecting my throat. I think probably I've been attached to acidity too much in my life, and I need to get away from it. That's my conundrum now. That's my conundrum. Gondor M says beer lull. Mountain Dew, but it should be water, says Ina Beta. Interesting, Beta. I didn't know you were a Dew fan. OJ. So that's the problem. OJ is like immediate acid reflux for me if I drink it, and I used to love the hell out of it. Red Panda says raspberry black cherry juice. Interesting, Panda. Raspberry black cherry juice. Let's do one of these. There we go, minus 30. We needed that pretty bad. Marvin Seo says Coke Zero. I just like it. I'm a fan of Coke Zero too, Marvin. Good to see you, Marvin. What's new? I still didn't switch this out. Sorry, guys. There's too much going on. Coke Zero. I'm a big fan of the Coke Zero too, buddy. In general, I like dark sodas. And I can't tell you why. I don't know what that is. I like light sodas too. The thing about soda for me, you guys, is it's the bite, right? It's the carbonic acid. Like if I eat something, I want to chase it with something that bites, that sparkles. That's my problem.
A singular strike.
Plus 10 dodge, plus 15% prot until camp, minus 33% stress damage received. So this is the crit buff is minus 33% stress damage. Kind of interesting. I think these guys are the priority over this anyway. Maybe we get a heal in here. Not yet.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
Energy drinks so I can sleep less, says Vec. Good stuff. Mixing the sodas we always called a graveyard. Interesting, Austin. Houndmaster is not bad, but really worth using compared to the other classes. Gotcha. If we land a blight here, this might just be dead. Yeah, this be dead. So is that. For me, it's Pepsi and milk. Now, wait a minute, Aquamauser. Are you saying that Aqua Bunny mixes those? I swear to... I hope not. I hope you're not mixing Pepsi and milk. If you are... okay. That's... alright. Let's kill the torch.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery. And
okay.
boogeymen.
So, we have to remember, guys, that in base game, we get extra loot when the torch is low from things we loot. Yeah? We get extra stuffs, extra monies from looting things when the torch is out. Woo! Juniors! It's Junior's head, ladies and gentlemen! Yes! Hell yeah, money, money. Elson says, what do you think about the idea of large party characters having a chevalier, a cavalier, that is riding a horse and takes up 2 party slots? We've been thinking about that for a while, Elson. We've been actually theory crafting all kinds of characters. I think, one of the more compelling ones that there's a lot of really good ideas. One of the more interesting ones that we've had, I think, was Selvaxry. Cell had an idea for like a size 2 ooze character that would shapeshift. I think that the reality is you can't really do size 2. I think Marvin and Musk and Claire would tell you it's impossible. I don't know that that's still true after the DLC is out. They've obviously made the game's tools a little bit more available and changed things a little bit, especially in regards to mechanics and regards to things like trinkets. But I think size 2 are impossible. Look at the dodges, guys. We are invincible.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Boomer Black says, good evening, E5 and chat. What's up, Boomer Black?
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, Raven, if you could throw it to me on Discord, that would be beautiful. Or you could do it on Twitch as well. Twitch might be easier in this case, actually. That's really, really kind of you, buddy. I don't think a horse would be too happy inside the dungeon. Alright, so we're done. Let's camp and de-stress here. We have 1 encourage. This is actually a stressor. And that's about it. So maybe it's even I don't even know if it's worth it. This is 7 stress to everybody. If everybody eats, I suppose it's worth it. Let's try.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a
Maybe we just
maze.
don't prevent ambush. Boy, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just done zealous. Actually, we get what? No, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do unspeakable, and then we'll do zealous. There we go. That'll solve our problem. Don't prevent ambush. Who needs it? Yeah, especially at the end of the dungeon. Look at how clean this group is, guys. Look at how clean that shit is. That is freaking great. Pretty damn good run. Welcome to Vanilla COM. We walk out of here with a shitload of money and Junia's head, all of which feels pretty damn good to me. Thank you for that. By the way, you guys...
You served me well, my Iron Harrier.
Can you feel Vanilla Seeker overconfidence? Can you taste it? Yes, you can. Check this out, guys. Okay, so now at the Nomad wagon, holy shit. Holy crap. Okay, lens. This is, oh my god, this is overwhelming. So Marvin, I'm assuming that a lot of this is your artwork, correct? Based on what we previewed at the beginning of the stream. This is pretty crazy. Go to the wagon and see trinkets. Bottom left. Gotcha. That's awesome, Marvin. Are all of these your artwork, Marvin? Because they look fantastic. They look really, really beautiful. Look at the class trinkets, though. The modded class trinkets. We have the tusk-only cat tongue. What? 15 accuracy versus bleeding. On hit, bleed. 2 points for 2 rounds. Nice, Musk. The tusk-only cat tongue. I freaking love it. This adds so much new variety, too. Especially with the emphasis on maybe taking provisions. Vestal is 20% healing seals of holy water. That's what I'm talking about. Damage versus Husk and Eldritch, but also stress damage received. Totally crazy. 1 blueprint awarded. Holy crap, guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on a second. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Hello. We have, the mill. The mill. Heroes will no longer suffer random hunger checks. Note, the memories can be found in the Endless Harvest quest. So the Endless quest will feed us memories, and we can purchase the mill. Interesting. That is totally new to me. Geologic Study Hall. Gem inventory stacking increased by 1. Sweet. Holy crap. So, hold on a second. So we have the Geological Study Hall, the mill. Tainted Well. Holy Water increases buffs. Laudanum adds a stress resist buff. Fan-freaking-tastic. 99 shards. I got 99 shards, but the well ain't one. Miasmal Orchard. Medicinal herbs add a disease resist buff. Antivenom adds a blight resist buff. That's awesome. So then we get to the Redhook, the bank, the cartographer's camp. Maybe we buy the bank early. It's 100, it's 150. I mean, it's 15,000, excuse me. It's 15,000 and we switch this in. So we could buy this kind of early. That's probably recommended. We still have Marvin's Amphitheater back here. And then everything else to me looks, for the most part, normal. Let's see if we can run into this boss. This is upgraded. This is not upgraded yet. These are Seekers. So that's going to be just a little bit of a consequence that we have to care about. 9K. Let's do 20. Maybe 1 herbs if you feel lucky, says Poke. Couple holy waters. 16 torches. Probably too much. And I think we're good. Why does it show her as having a Death's Door debuff? I don't know, King. That is weird to me, too. She has -5 for Death's Door, which I don't understand. Minus accuracy and damage. We don't have any grave robbers yet, either, yeah. Not quite. Let's go like this for now, since she's our heals. Actually, you know what, guys? We are going to bring a couple extra torches since we're bringing her. 4.6. Here we go. 3 holy relics, here we go. Let's pass that for now. The grind continues, guys. First holy relic, beautiful. Here it comes. Maybe guard is the way to play this with these two backline. I don't know if we're going to be using revenge a ton, by the way. We would use it at the beginning of a boss fight, maybe. Like 5 to 9, 6 to 11. 6 to 11, so we could slam a kill here. It might be better to just open this way.
Be gone, fiend.
That's a damage buff until camp. Give it to Leper, thank you. Thank you, Akale. Yeah, in before the hollow gets shot and dies. I kind of want to use Tumor because Tumor... it has the shuffle play. It's still going to cost Torchlight, but it has a chance at shuffling. This is 7 and 7.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah. Wow, we already have 2 of these, and they're just going to kill my inventory. Do we do the blood? I think I'm okay with that. Because we're gonna have to make more room anyway. Cogfog, good to see you, buddy.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Wow, we already have the 3rd quest item.
It's a trap!
Thank you, Anya. We already have the 3rd quest item. The crit buff is great for getting over corpses. I think this is pretty straightforward. Epulum goes here. Boy, I'm wishing I'd kept Riposte now. Yeah, Riposte might be nice. Would be nice here.
Weaken.
On the plus side, you can now run away if the boss crushes you. Thank you. I have no idea how it plays, by the way. I have no idea what this boss is like. I'm still going into this largely blind with the DLC. Yeah, these are dead. Musk, how does it feel to see your classes being played in the vanilla again? Is it kind of fun?
Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Wow. I guess we should have just healed that. I didn't need to waste that. Nobody else has a turn. Yeah, we should have just healed.
Sedated.
It's fun accepting they can get a bug. No kidding. Yeah, I'm with you. That's really unfortunate.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Let's do the citrine and keep this bandage. Look at that, guys. This is a medium dungeon and we've done this to complete the quest. We are nowhere near done. We're looking for this boss. We brought Futilis. Well, thank God for that. We don't have a prevent ambush, do we? No, we don't. There's a little bit of monk there. We have one food check remaining, guys. Combat in this hallway. If we're lucky, we can move through and find this boss, but I don't know if it's in here. 60% chance is the best we get on this. Thank you. Oh, son of a bitch. Let's just see what the next hallway fight is. I'm kind of with you there. Let's see what the next hallway fight is and we'll come back to this. Thank you guys for weighing in on that. Oh!
Urging composition of otherworldly death.
What?
Well met.
Holy shit, you guys! GG! So here's the plan, I think. We go for revenge. We go for bolster first. We start building up her stress resist so we can get into a Fatum. And we see if we can land some blight. Let's do it. Rip Shambler fight. Yeah, let's see what happens, Akale. Oh my god! Yeah, baby!
Shame. Shame.
Okay, here comes all the buffs first. Yeah, thank you, Doom. So now we got a crystalline aberration. Do we just hew?
Powerful blow.
22! Let's go! Use Noxious, thank you. That would be better. That would definitely make more sense. Hell yeah, heals. Yeah, I absolutely should have used Noxious.
A decisive.
Oh, crit buffs. Oh! 24!
Precision and power.
Oh, the dodge Fatum! A Fatum dodge! The stress is mounting! The stun! The hue! Thor's gonna pop. Do I just fade him again here, Musk? I don't have any of these buffs anymore. We're right on the edge. I should probably get a heal in. Just fade him again. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Doom says it's just gonna cleanse it. Jesus, 2 damage. Fatum is 5/1. We didn't get anything out of that. Morning! We got morning! Yes! Yes! I'll take it. She's not gonna do any damage now, but I'll take it. 85% stun resist versus 100. Let's crush. Return to the stars? Okay, good, good, good. I want this thing dead. It did cure it.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due. A momentary abatement. Well struck.
22! I love the Leper. It's at 1 HP! Freaking 1 HP, no light. Sky Taint! What? GG!
Born of the void, it dies in the earth.
Okay, not too bad. What did we get here? 15 Comet Shards for the kill. That's pretty awesome. 15 Comet Shards for the kill feels pretty good. We got Hood's Big Finger. We've seen this before. The Trap Disarm chance is quite nice, actually. With the chance party be surprised. This is what you do this thing for. So that makes sense to me. That makes total sense to me. Unfortunately, the worst part about this, guys, is it means we don't get to take on the Shambler at this point because our stress is too insane. That if we had virtued on the Plague Doctor, it would be insane, and I think we turn around and we go to the Shambly. But I think otherwise we're too unhealthy. But the Shambler, I think, is going to crush us. The Shambler, the stress is so high in this group right now, I think it crushes us. Alexander says, do it E5, we believe in you. I would like to try it, okay? Let me just say this, guys. I would like to try it. I would like to try the Shambler. But I think Musk is right here. We're probably dead. Just don't make me die and we are Gucci. Claire's like, what a ballsy idea. Speaking of balls, Claire, we haven't heard you say that in a long time. I can feel the steam coming off of Musk's head right now at the thought of me even taking this on right now, which is too bad. I know.
Shame.
I know.
Shame.
We're taking off. It's all good. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. We're keeping these characters.
The abbot will be grateful. The trappings of his faith have been restored.
We were going to see a boss that run, and if it wasn't going to be the new one, it was going to be the Shambler. We got kicked, we killed the new one, but we got our butts kicked a little bit, and I feel pretty good about that.